I promise I'm the one for you. Just let me hold you in these arms tonight. I'm lucky to be me. You can see it in my face. Back when I fucked my shit up too many times, why would I let myself get down in the first place? Trying to keep my mind at bay. Sunflower still grows at night. Waiting for a minute till the sun sees through my eyes. Dig it down, 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 down. Dig it down, 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 down. Waiting for a minute till the sun sees through my eyes. And so she sat me down and told me that I didn't have to cry. Said I didn't need to get down or feel empty inside. And then told me that she'll love me for as long as she's alive. And well, maybe she's right. Cause I hate it when I feel like I'm not me. See, I honestly don't even know why. I honestly don't even know why.
Good morning, Stars. Today is Thursday, November 19th. Let's check today's headlines.
COVID-19 numbers are rising.
Picture retakes are in.
And getting ready for the big game.
Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm May Nelson.
And I'm Nick Eball. It's time for the question of the day. The question is, what animal was found in the Rockefeller Christmas tree? Is it A, a rat, B, an owl, or C, a squirrel?
Email RadioTV at WB to RTV and Outlook. Or you can give us a call at extension 3134 if you think you know the answer.
In our top story, 250,000 COVID-19 deaths have been recorded in the United States. Cases surged across the country, accelerating death rates, and data revealed 250,000 deaths on Wednesday. In early October, there had been an average of 821 deaths per day, compared to this week's average of 1,167 per day. That's all for top story. Now over to May at the news desk.
In WEBO News, it's time to order your senior shirts. Short sleeves start at $13 and long sleeves start at $15. Put your order form online or pick up a paper copy from the guidance office. All forms and money are due to the guidance office by November 24th.
Picture retakes have arrived and are in teachers' mailboxes. You'll receive them in 7th hour today. For teachers, if you receive someone's pictures who is not in your class or are they virtual, please send them to Mrs. Sparks so they can get them to where they need to be. Also, if you have a quarantine student, you're encouraged to hold on to them until they return. Now, Jaden will join us with weather after this quick break.
Well, Mama told me when I was young, sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say.
Good morning, stars. Let's take a look at our live weather shot brought to you by Owen Query. As you can see, there's a lot of cirrus clouds in the sky, which means it's very windy today, and we're under a weather advisory for up to 40-mile-an-hour winds. So just watch out for that when you're out and about. Let's take a look at our current conditions. It's currently 52 degrees outside, and it is partly cloudy. Right now, the wind is currently 25 miles an hour out of the south-southwest, and we have 0 rainfall today at our studios. Let's take a look at our surface map. As you can see, the high pressure over around Indiana is making it very cold later this weekend, and it's going to cool down a lot. Let's look at our extended forecast. Tomorrow, it's going to be about the same as today, partly cloudy, 65 degrees for your high, 42 for your low. And then Saturday is when it's going to cool down. It's going to be mostly cloudy Saturday, 49 degrees for your high and a low of 38. On Sunday, it's going to be just a little colder, but it's also going to rain. So watch out for that. And that's all for weather. Now sports after this quick break.
No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
Good morning, Stars. The varsity football team is gearing up for a huge semi-state matchup this Friday as Evansville Mater Dei comes to town. The visiting Wildcats have won 8 straight games and throw for an average of 151 yards and run for an average of 131 yards. WBTV Sports is the only student-run broadcast in the state to bring you the semi-state football action. Tune in for all the play-by-play commentary with Maggie and Colin. Kickoff is at 7:30. The link can be found by going to westernmoonradiotv.com or by checking our Twitter. That's all for sports. Now back to May and Nick at the news desk.
Thanks, Wyatt. And now for the answer to the question of the day.
The question was, what animal was found in the Rockefeller Christmas tree? Is it A, a rat, B, an owl, or C, a squirrel?
If you answered B, an owl, you are correct.
The teachers who answered correctly are Mr. Baird, Mr. Dale, Mrs. Foxworthy, Mrs. Lurch, Mr. Riggins, and Mrs. Walker.
And the students who answered correctly are Owen Query, Jonathan McAtee, Isabella Smith, Lily Halsey, Tyler Brunty, and Braden Matthews. That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Nick Eball.
And I'm May Nelson. From all of us at WBTV, have a great day.